I want to start things off by talking about how this course is structured and where you can find the resources to be successful in it. The course is broken down into 6 main sections. Section 1 is an introduction to Stripe, along with the other technologies that we're using, like Node.js, Express, and talks about the basics of RESTful APIs in general. Each section following that shows you how to build a full-stack feature with Stripe. On the back end, we use Node.js and TypeScript, and on the front end, we primarily use React. However, the front-end code is designed to be somewhat generic, and I do show you how to set up Stripe in other frameworks like Angular, Svelte, Vue, etc. Aside from the video content and code here on Fireship, I think the most important resource is the GitHub repo with the actual source code. The server directory contains the Node.js backend, and that's where we do most of the work in this course. That's where we'll be doing most of the work to write all of our backend code. This backend is shared by multiple front-end applications. Any directory that ends in -app is a front-end integration. I'd recommend cloning this repo onto your local system. In the README, you'll find instructions for how to use it on your local system, but that's technically optional. It's mostly there to serve as a reference. The best way to follow along with this course is to build your own API from scratch, and we'll go through every single step in the process. Another big resource that you'll want to bookmark is the Stripe API documentation. The documentation is very good, but it's also very big. The API has a huge surface area, so there's a lot of information in there. Throughout this course, we'll be using TypeScript for our backend code, which will give us inline documentation directly in VS Code. This means we can get IntelliSense for the entire Stripe API. Now, TypeScript is not really a requirement to follow along with this course. However, I would highly recommend it just for this productivity boost alone. When it comes to staying up to date with any changes to the course, make sure that you follow me on Twitter and GitHub. That's where you can keep up to date on code changes and any major announcements. And most importantly, make sure you join the Slack channel. You can chat with me directly there, or you can mention the question bot with a link to a specific video if you have questions about a specific part of the course. In addition, we do regular video meetups for pro members only. If you want to ask questions in a more face-to-face setting, make sure to attend these meetups. So now that you know how to find the resources related to this course, let's talk about what Stripe really is and what it can do for you.